through this again? We're not really miking it, but I can run through it just so you guys can hear it.
Yeah, because I like to hear that part.
Hi, we're Freelance Whales. We're at Wolfgang's Vault, and this song is called The Greatest Dates. This song is called Generator, Second Floor.
in the attic. And now the smell of these wood frames is the only sense I love. So as you pull me from the bed, tell me I look stunning and could die. Those Latin conjugations, and if it's all the same to them, we should tell your gathering friends, please not to burst their faces. It's such a lovely sun. Don't fix my smile. Life is long and long. We will put this flesh into the ground again. To the ground again. Don't fix my smile. Life is long enough. We will put this flesh into the ground again. Don't fix my smile. Life is long enough. We will put this flesh into the ground again.
Thanks for having us again at Wolfgang's Vault. We're Freelance Whales, and the song's called Hannah.
Grab your martini and meet me on the balcony. I'm prepared to light show. You could fake a melody. We could argue over where and when the cymbal hit should be. you should take the elevator every now and then. She offers me a lemon now and later. Please don't play the matchmaker, please don't be a player hater. If you dig her recent work, then you should go congratulate her. And if you're partial to the night sky, if you're vaguely attracted to rooftop, Hannah takes the stairs, she can't tell that it's a winding spiral case. Is she right side up or upside down? So Hannah, let your roots grow, let your blue veins show. If I need to take a breath and you can take a trumpet solo. Work on the limbs if you work on the torso. And if it gets to be too much, then you can lend a helping hand. And if you're partial to the night sky, if you're vaguely attracted to rooftops, and it takes the stairs, 'cause she can't tell that it's a winding spiral case. Is she right side up or upside down? Hannah takes the stairs, 'cause she can't tell that it's a winding spiral case. Is she outside in or inside out? Thanks again.
Hi, I'm Derek from Crowdaddy Magazine, and I'm here with Judah and Doris of Freelance Whales, who the whole band just came by to play a few songs, and they were kind of to stick around and answer a few questions. So welcome, guys. Thanks for playing.
Cheers. Thanks for having us.
So for people unfamiliar with Freelance Whales, maybe if you could just start by giving us a backstory about how you guys came together.
For sure. Yeah, it's been a few years now. I think it was the summer of 2008. We were all living in New York City. None of us knew each other, but everyone was sort of aggressively pursuing music projects. And we all kind of were making little demos and stuff like that, posting them online, posting them on MySpace pages, and, you know, trying to find people on Craigslist and stuff like that. Yeah, and then, you know, eventually a few of us found one another. There were 3 of us at first. We started practicing in the basement of this bakery in Astoria, which is where Doris is from, in Queens.
Cool.
And yeah, we spent a few months, just 3 of us, you know, wishing we had, you know, more cohorts. And then we found a few more, and we settled at 5. And then we started playing shows, and yeah, started playing around New York. And then it took about a year for us to start getting out on the road.
Cool. Is there a story behind the name, or is that just kind of a pair of words that you like?
There's a story behind the name.
Can we elaborate?
Yeah, well, I would try to give you the abridged version of it, because
Sure,
I feel
yeah.
like this is a short segment. But yeah, so I was a kid in Israel. I grew up partially in Israel, and my father and his brothers, who were all in the merchant marines, kind of threw me in the water at a very early age and were like teaching me how to swim because they were all like really excellent divers. And so it became this sort of like bit of my childhood that I was very obsessed with, like impressing them and showing that I could dive. And, I would do that by like trying to bring up rocks from like the bottom of the Sea of Galilee, which is this black volcanic lake in the north of Israel. And so there's one day I was trying to, pull this. I dove down really, really, really deep to get this big rock. And then this lifeguard saw that I was struggling with it, so he dove in and pulled me to the side. And he was kind of, pulling all these leeches and stuff like that off my body. And there was this old kind of, I think, this old man, I think he may have had dementia or something like that. He was this old man that was around. He was a fisherman, but he had some issue. He was sort of just like a poet or something. I'm not sure, but he had called me something in Hebrew, which meant like a freedom whale or like a liberty whale, and he was kind of laughing at me, like sort of like as if he had admired the effort or something like that. So
it's been with you for a while then.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I hadn't thought about in a really long time and I guess it's something that was, it was sticking with me, but it was kind of below the surface or something.
Cool. And so Weathervanes, you guys self-released that back in 2009, and then French Kiss picked it up, and now...
French Kiss and Mom and Pop.
Mom and Pop.
Yeah.
And so where do you guys stand on, are you recording something new, or what's the next step for Freelance Whales as far as new material?
Yeah, we're gonna start writing it.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna finish up this tour and
Should we tell them our plan?
Well, yeah, I mean, we have
only
something. Vague plans.
Yeah, we have a vague idea of what we're gonna do. We might go away and rent like a house somewhere away from the city, and just live in it together for a few months.
Cool.
Write it out, demo it out, and then really figure out how we want to properly record it. But it shouldn't take too long. But we also want to make sure that we spend the amount of time on it that should be spent.
Did for Weathervanes too.
Yeah, well, that was done really quickly, and
a year isn't that quick.
No, it wasn't done. I mean, it was done in a matter of 15 days. Over the course of a year.
Yeah, it was done in a year time.
You guys had
very
that
quickly.
You had enzymes, which can you kind of tell how that came about and what the whole deal with Green Label Sound is? And
yeah, you want to talk about Green Label?
They just wanted us to do a song with them, and so we check out a song, and it was just an opportunity to record it. So
yeah, it was an opportunity to work with in nicer studio spaces and with nicer producers, because our stuff is pretty self-produced. Mm-hmm. Our buddy Jeremy helped us make it, who's a great engineer, but we've never worked with anyone before the Green Label thing that actually had a real kind of resume, and worked with real bands that we really admired. So it was a chance to do some songs with them, and I mean, it's a cool company because they
didn't make us drink Mountain Dew.
No, they tried, and then we said, no, I can't. No, they didn't actually. They never tried to make us drink Mountain Dew. But they kind of have this. It's kind of this unexpected little oasis of cool little projects. I don't know if we would have been as rapt to do it if we hadn't found it and found a really cool project, that Neon Indian did, and Waves, and a few other bands were wow, these guys are working with these artists apparently really effectively and helping them, put out stuff that they very clearly would have really wanted to make. So it seemed like a very safe way to jump into that.
Enzymes is a great track, so I'm definitely excited for what's to come. And I know you guys are pressed for time, ready to go play a show at the Great American. So I will let you guys off. But thanks for playing, and check out the rest of the Freelance Whales session. Yes, check out them check them out on tour, and go see or go grab Weathervanes. And I guess we'll be in touch with what's next for you guys after you rent your house and go record. We're really excited.
Thanks.
So thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Yeah. Bye.